Hey, alright, so I'm going to do a test run with the new camera, my GoPro. I'm at the hostel, and it's actually right by the center of town, Old Town, lots of sights to see. So we're going to have a walk around and check them out. Alright. This is the princely court, property owned by Vlad III, otherwise known as Vlad the Impaler or Dracula. It's kind of cool. One of his many estates across Romania. So that was Old Town, or parts of it anyways. It's walking around. As you can see, there's a lot of monuments and churches. That statue of the naked guy holding a dog is in front of the National Museum. I don't really have names or anything else I showed you as you're walking around. There's a lot through Old Town. Plus, as you can see, there's a lot of bars and restaurants. It's known for having quite the lively nightlife. So if you come and visit Bucharest, Romania, then I would definitely say walk through Old Town, either in the evening to grab supper or a drink, or just daytime to see the sights, or both. So now we're going off to another area where there's about north from here, where there's more sights to see. All right, let's get going. this is the National Museum of Art of Romania. So this is the Rebirth Memorial. It's too bad it's covered in graffiti, or not covered, but it's been tagged a bunch. Sad when you see monuments like that. Kids spray painting on it. Alright, so that was a few sites. They're all right together. The Rebirth Memorial, the National Museum. As you can see, there's a church beside them. Yeah, they're all at the same corner. Just a block or two north of Old Town. Yeah. Hey guys, so I'm up in the northern part of Bucharest, up by Hirosau Park. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Arch of Triumph is up around here as well. So I'm gonna walk around the park, take some pictures, as well as visit the arch, and yeah, see how the parks compare. I've heard that Romania parks are really beautiful, and looking at the map around Bucharest, they have quite a few parks around the city. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to walk around the park and exploring. So let's go at it. Arch of Triumph in Bucharest, Romania. I can see it's pretty big. I'd have to say it's like at least as big as the one in Paris, which is huge. So that's pretty awesome. A lot of the arches I've seen traveling Europe, they're not near as impressive. It's pretty awesome. So now we're gonna wander through Hirosau Park and see what we can find, exploring. Should be good. There's lots of shade here. It's a really hot day, so you know, walking through a park underneath the shade of all these trees is refreshing and a lot of fun, I guess, as opposed to baking on the hot city streets downtown. So yeah, let's go and explore the park. Apparently Romania loves Michael Jackson, and they put up a memorial for him. So that monument behind me with all the heads and the plaques of each individual, I can't find any information on it. So obviously it's for something, but even I'm looking at the plaques and none of them are in English, so sorry, I don't have any information. Hopefully when I get back to the hospital I can look it up and find something, and there'll be some information in the information text below, maybe a link to Wikipedia or something, but yeah, this was pretty cool. Hey, so this park's huge. I'm only walking maybe a third of it. The rest, it goes all the way around this lakes. This like in a S shape, like 3 sections, and the park goes all the way around it. These paths go all the way around. So you know, there's people that can jog, probably do a good, decent 10K course around these lakes. People biking all the way through. There's all kinds of people lounging around in the trees, reading books, taking naps, fishing in the water. There's nothing really on the maps, but there's all kinds of parts that are like there's tennis courts, there's little parks in there, like for the kids parks. There's one section I went by, it looked like it was like an old cottage campground. I don't know if that's what it was, or if it's still around, if it's still functional, but yeah, it looked like it was like a summer camp area, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, see what else we can find. So that's it for the park, here at Stroud Park. I really didn't go through a lot of it. There's so much to just walk around, so many paths, so many things to explore there. So yeah, that's cool. So I guess we'll continue on and find some more sites. Hey, so now we're back in the central part of Bucharest, right downtown. There's another cool site to show you here. Of course, there's all kinds of cool sites to see all around the city. Exploring for hours throughout the city and finding all kinds of cool buildings, and there's all kinds of different walking tours that different hostels throw on to explore all these sites. But there's another park on the south part of the city that has a huge water park in it, which would be cool to see. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to go down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one thing I see every day as I've been here. It's pretty cool. It's the main boulevard. It has this giant water fountain, and going all down the boulevard towards the palace for the parliament. There's all these water fountains and gardens down the medium that separates the lanes of traffic. So it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty impressive. The palace for the parliament itself, that building is huge, gigantic. It's impressive in its own right. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But first, let's explore the main boulevard. Alright, so this is the Palace of the Parliament. It's a massive building. Apparently inside the rooms are quite ornate, very busy, very intricate designs. Some of the pictures I saw online remind me of some of the rooms in Versailles, only on a much grander scale, bigger rooms. So the stats, I was given some stats from someone at the hostel about it, and so this building is 85 meters tall. I don't know how many stories that is. I mean, from here it looks like 4 or 5. Yeah, anyways, so it's 85 meters tall, and then apparently there's also another 85 meters below that, on top of it being a massive building for Parliament and for all kinds of conference rooms. It's also a giant bunker on the ground so that all of Parliament would be safe during war. Obviously, it was built during, the times of world wars and Soviet reign. So, being safe from missile attacks is always a key component. So, it's not just a giant building, but a giant bunker as well. So really, it should be called the Fortress of Parliament, not just a palace, if you ask me. But yeah, that's it. Pretty impressive. So apparently, you can do group tours inside, but from what I read, you can't just show up and want to wander through. Makes sense. There are a lot of important people, a lot of important work going on inside. So unfortunately, I won't be able to go inside and show you around. So we'll have to just stay out here and marvel at the structure from here. I will walk around because there's some other impressive buildings all around this area. So a little walk around this plaza, I guess you call it, and then that's it for this little tour. That's Bucharest in Romania. Yeah. So if you're traveling Eastern Europe, definitely come by Romania. Tomorrow I'm going to be heading to it's a couple hours outside of town is Dracula's castle. So I'll go and take some pictures of the castles there, and we'll see the sights out just outside of here. So yeah, see you then.